November 15th, 2024, a night that made headlines around the globe. It was Jake Paul, a YouTuber turned professional boxer, stepping into the ring against legendary Mike Tyson, one of the greatest heavyweight champions of all time. But as the world watched, questions quickly arose. Was this a legitimate fight or just another spectacle designed for profit? Let's get right into that. From the start, this fight was surrounded by intrigue. I mean, the two Paul brothers might be one of the best marketers on the entire planet. But Mike Tyson, at 58 years old, was long past his prime coming into this fight. Despite this, Tyson's name still carried the weight of his legendary career, and everybody wanted to see him fight. If you think about it, the young people, they have never seen Mike Tyson fight, so this is the first time they'll ever see him fight. And the old people haven't seen him for 30, 20 years, so now is their chance to see Iron Mike back in the ring like they were when they were younger. I'm just saying that's why it got so much reach. I mean, Netflix was literally having issues just playing the fight because of how many people were on it watching. Betting sites reported record numbers for a boxing match, but behind the scenes, many wondered if the event was more about money than competition. From the very first round, something felt off. Tyson, known for his ferocity, seemed unusually reserved. Jake Paul, on the other hand, fought cautiously, perhaps too cautiously for someone trying to prove himself against a legend. Moments like these sparked immediate speculation. Was Tyson holding back? Was this all part of a pre-agreed plan to ensure Jake Paul came out on top? I mean, a lot of people noticed that Mike Tyson was biting onto his gloves, and there's speculation on whether it could have been a mouthpiece malfunction, or if he was doing that to hold himself back. Let me know in the comments what you think.
The broadcast team was debating what you were doing with your glove. Was it a mouthpiece issue, or were you just biting on your glove? What was that? Could you tell us?
Oh, I have a habit of biting my gloves when I fight, yes.
Why do you do that?
I have a biting fixation.
I've heard about that. I don't want to know more.
I love Mike Tyson, but they're giving him too much credit. He looked like trash. To train that long and only throw 97 punches the whole fight is crazy. I'm just glad he didn't get hurt out there, said Terrence Crawford on Twitter. Magic Johnson will follow that up by saying, "It's just sad," shaking my head. "I cut it off because I couldn't watch anymore. It's sad to see Mike Tyson like this because I went to every Tyson fight. This fight tonight was not great for boxing." After 8 rounds, Jake Paul was declared the winner by unanimous decision. The judges' scores 80-72, 79-73, and 79-73 all leaned heavily in Paul's favor, igniting a firestorm of controversy online. Fans weren't just upset about the result, they were questioning the integrity of the fight itself. Tyson's performance felt more like an exhibition, and Jake Paul's cautious strategy didn't look like someone trying to dominate. Sylvester Stallone, a close friend of Tyson, suggested that the fight was staged, claiming Tyson didn't go all out to protect Paul's rising boxing career. But if that were true, then why would it be on both of their official boxing records? And why would Mike Tyson agree to have forever on his boxing record Jake Paul as one of the people that defeated him? He's one of the baddest men on the planet and has one of the best resumes ever. Well, there's a difference from going 44-6 to 44-7 than going 44-0 to 44-1. And we know that Mike Tyson went bankrupt and now has an estimated Google net worth of $10 million in the bank. So, being offered $20 million to dance around the ring for 8 minutes and let Jake Paul win doesn't sound like a bad night to me. Let me know in the comments if you would rather keep your legacy or take the 20 mil. Be honest with me. And while you're down there, click that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications. Turn me up, son. What made the situation even murkier was the fight's official classification. Unlike Tyson's 2020 exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr., this bout was sanctioned as a professional fight by the Texas Department of Licensing, and regulation critics argued that Tyson's age and the fighters' vastly different stages in their careers should never have happened, and this would never be approved as a legitimate contest. When a fight like this generates so much betting activity, there's a real risk of legal repercussions. If it's proven that the fight was manipulated, we could see lawsuits from bettors claiming that they were deceived, meaning that if it comes out true that this fight was actually faked, leaked, then a lot of sports bettors who bet on this fight can then make a claim saying they were deceived into believing that Mike Tyson would win. And if you look at the training videos from 3 days before the fight versus the actual fight itself, there's a vast difference, and it looks very worked up to the camera, in my opinion. Jake Paul said, "Of course it was a real fight. People always want to discredit me, but I trained harder for this than any other fight in my career. Tyson is a legend. I had to respect him in the ring." Paul also admitted to holding back at times, claiming he didn't want to hurt Tyson, but critics seized on this statement as evidence that the fight lacked genuine competition. What we're seeing is a shift in boxing culture. These fights bring out new fans, but at what cost? If matches are perceived as staged, it risks undermining the credibility of the sport and the athletes in the sport. So, was Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson a genuine contest of skill, or an orchestrated event designed to maximize profit and publicity? The truth may never be fully known, but one thing is certain: the fight has left an indelible mark on the boxing world, forcing us to reconsider what defines competition in the modern age. Or was this just a bullshit event for Mike Tyson to get $20 million and Jake Paul to get $40 million? You let me know in the comments.